Hi there, it's John, and welcome to the channel. It is Tuesday, December the 17th, with my big blue mug of coffee just before 5 a.m. 8 sleeps until Santa. Merry Christmas to you and yours. And what a day it was yesterday. I made a video, I think was one of my best yesterday. And within 90 minutes, it was out of date because I mentioned Chrystia Freeland in it, and she resigned, as you know, as the Minister of Finance. Check it out. It's still very pertinent, but hasn't got many views because I had to put it in the description before Freeland resigned, so I don't think many people clicked on it. So today, I think I'm going to make a connection that I don't think many others have. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's one of those bits of information that I think kind of flew under the radar with all that happened yesterday in Ottawa. Today, I want to talk about a few things. I'm not going to do a lot of speculation because who knows what's going to happen by the time you look at this, right? I mean, Trudeau could resign today. Who knows? So anyway, first off, watch Pierre Poilievre's speech in the House of Commons yesterday. An absolute banger of a speech. I think he spoke for about 12 minutes. Here's just a short bit of what he said yesterday in the House of Commons.
A country where people are proud again to fly the flag, where they know the government is a servant and not a master, where they understand that every day the Commons, this place, works for the common people, not for the ego of one man desperate to cling on to his job. We must remember that we are servants in this place. We have a job to do on behalf of the people who sent us here. Our personal dramas are not important. The dramas that should seize all of our concern and imagination are the daily dramas of the working women and men that build this country. We are in it for them. We're going to give them back control of their lives in the freest country on earth, Canada. Let's bring it home.
Yay! Come on, get up, lad.
Great speech from Poilievre. I'll put a link in the description. Actually, I think he should have looked across at the Liberals yesterday and asked them to vote non-confidence in their own government. Because I'm sure there's a lot of them who are disgusted with that $61.9 billion deficit. Had to read it. I knew what it was. I had to read it, but it's almost unbelievable it's that much. Perspective here. We pay more than $1 billion a week to service the debt in this country now, which is more than federal transfer payments for healthcare to the provinces. That's how much that money is. Unbelievable. What will Jagmeet Singh do? I can't think like this guy, thank God. But I was thinking, does he now have cover? Or at least, does he have cover if Trudeau resigns, which he asked him to do yesterday? Because if Trudeau were to resign, he could now maybe wash his hands of the situation and say, listen, the architects of the deficit, they're gone. Freeland and Trudeau. So I'm going to continue to support the Liberals until Election Day in October. Could he possibly do that? Credibly do that? I happen to think no. His hands are all over that mess yesterday. He's been supporting the government for years. But I don't know how he thinks. As far as Trudeau goes, who knows what he's going to do. I checked the weather forecast. Here it is in Ottawa. Snow is expected on Wednesday. And for those of you who have been following Canadian politics for a long time, you'll get my reference here. Snow expected on Wednesday. So let's just wait to see what happens. But will he hold on? I mean, the knives are out against him. There was open rebellion from Liberal MPs in the media yesterday. 23 MPs who previously asked him to step down a couple of months back are back at it again. This is an egotist and a narcissist. Who knows what he's going to do? Now, we've had a number of non-confidence votes. Will there be another one? Poilievre called for one yesterday on that mini-budget. Didn't happen. Trudeau apparently isn't going to show up in the House of Commons today. He's gone. After today, Parliament doesn't sit until January 27th, so he's gone. We got weeks to speculate unless he steps down today. Again, by the time this video goes up, he could be gone. Who knows? But the reason why we haven't had a successful vote of non-confidence, we've been saying it for ages, Jagmeet Singh wants to get his pension. Do you really think he's going to vote non-confidence in the government when there are 7 NDPers waiting to get their pensions on October 27th? Let me read something. I connected this. It's almost like there's an incestuous relationship going on. It's unbelievable. It's like the fix is in for us. It's hard to believe this is possible. But again, incest. It's an incestuous relationship. So this is from an article in the National Post on March 26, 2024. But Democratic Institutions Minister Dominic LeBlanc has introduced a suite of changes to the Elections Act. While it includes expanding days for advance voting and an easier process for mail-in ballots, it also moves the current proposed fixed election day from October 27th to October October 20th to October 27th. Okay, and the reason they said they're doing that is because of Diwali and interfering with the Alberta elections. But that's not the reason. 22 Liberals will get their pensions if the date of the election is moved back 1 week, and there are 7 NDPers as well. Okay, and on the list as well, who will get their pensions because they've hung around for 6 years, Environment Minister Stephen Guilbeault and Transport Minister Anita Anand. Do you really think that Jagmeet Singh, who is holding on for dear life to get his pension, is going to screw over 7 NDPers to get theirs in October? Not a chance in hell. And the guy that changed the date of the election to the 27th is now Trudeau's finance minister after Freeland resigned yesterday. It's hard to believe. Election day, October 27th, 2025. Thanks for watching. See you next time.